Abe? I don't know.
We're at the Ericdoa concert.
Yo, look, it's Ericdoa himself.
Oh my god!
Me, Ericdoa. I'm really excited to perform tonight.
What's your favorite song, Ericdoa?
My favorite song of mine is probably 1984, or maybe
That's not even a
my other song,
Rap God.
Rap God.
Rap God.
Sure, whatever the fuck the Beast Boys do.
Yeah. Anyway, guys. Oh, that's a bad angle. Anyway, guys, we gotta get a good angle. Catch you guys. Shout out Venturing. Shout out Jane. Shout out underscores. Hello, everybody. This is kind of a different episode. There's gonna be editing that I actually have to do, and I'm gonna put some clips in. I have concert clips, but I'm not exactly sure the whole legality of using said concert clips. But it didn't say I couldn't, so I think we're okay. Maybe I'm not making money off this, so it's probably fine. So I'll sprinkle in some concert clips, some clips with me and my friends. I think I have like a couple. It's not like I did a whole like, hey everybody, it's me at the concert. Ooh, look at me. Well, I guess I kind of did exactly do that, but you probably just watched a clip of me at the Ericdoa concert with my buds and budette, and then what you're gonna watch later is my Friko concert clips. So in between, I'm kind of gonna talk about both the concerts, but I actually, oh god, hi Mike. In between the concerts and clips, I will be talking about how they went, what happened, and my experiences overall. So it's kind of a vlog, kind of not, but it's definitely a different approach than my older. I've been only been doing this for for like 2 months or something, but some of my more original videos are my usual videos, I should say. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know how you think of this format. I'm always experimenting. Every video is totally different. I'm thinking I'm gonna do an interview soon. I don't know if it's gonna be the next one or the next or whenever. I don't want to do them too frequently, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of just playing it by ear. So anyway, getting into it. My first concert I saw 2 weeks ago was Ericdoa. But I actually went to see Bixby, his opening act. I wasn't super familiar with Ericdoa. I listened to his new album and I thought it was okay, and I liked Kickstand, so I literally, thankfully, Kickstand was the first song he played, so I was that guy, and I literally left after he played it. So I usually don't like to do that, but I was opening the next day, and preferably I wouldn't want to be out super late, so forgive me, concert gods. But it was a fun concert. I mean, Bixby wasn't, it was fun. He just played his like tracks and then sang over it, which I was kind of about, but it was still fun. I got to see my friends for the first time in a couple months, so that was nice. And it was good to get out. I didn't even want to do it. I was literally sitting outside in the cold. It was like 5 degrees Celsius or something. Like, it was approaching 0. It might have been approaching 0. So it was really cold, and I didn't want to be sitting outside and waiting for like an hour. And I saw the tickets were going for like $50 online, and I was like, I could sell my tickets, and there's an okonomiyaki place down the street that I could get. So I actually tried to sell my tickets before the concert, and they didn't sell because someone kept bumping their tickets down. Neither of ours sold, so we both lost. But whoever that was, you made me a little upset. I was about to drink water like it's some like podcast. You made me a little upset because I put them at 50 because that's how much they were going for, because you had them at 55 and then they dropped it to 45 and I dropped it to 40 and they dropped it to 35. I dropped it to 30 and we just kept getting more and more desperate. So it was like a battle. It was scary. It was intense. Scary is not the right word, but it was intense. But that was probably the most exciting moment of the night, other than finally seeing my friends for the first time in a very long time. Probably since I haven't seen Abe, my bud, since like October. The Underscores concert, I want to say, was the last time I saw him. So yeah, it was good to see him. The concert was okay. The people before the concert, it was, people kept putting up like, I'll put up a picture. They kept putting up Family Guy clips and Subway Surfer gameplay, and then it just devolved into like 8 phones. But that was kind of funny. It was honestly one of the most entertaining pre-shows I had of just waiting. Some guy airdropped me eating a video of him eating a banana, and I was a little scared of opening it. We were just like, yo, turn your airdrops on, and I was really scared because I saw the video pop up and I'm like, I don't know if I want to open this. And it was just a video of him eating a banana. So I would post that here, but I don't think, not that he'd ever see it, but I don't think he would want that on YouTube. But yeah, it was fun. It was good. Overall, it was good to see my friends. Kickstand was fun. I didn't really stay for a lot of it. Like I said, I didn't stay for a lot of the Ericdoa show. So moving on to my favorite show I've been to. Well, I guess it hasn't been that long since I've been to a really good show, but my favorite show since the Underscores concert in October. I literally heard of this band like 6 days before I went to the concert. I was listening to their album for the first time and I was like, let's see if they're touring. And then I just happened to see they were performing a Chicago show and I was like, oh, dude, let's go. So I bought the tickets and then I found out they were a Chicago local band. So I was like, oh, sick. That's awesome. Get to support the locals. And so I got there and there was this older guy in line and he just talked to me for like 2 hours because I got there early, because I was like, oh, there's got to be a line. There wasn't a line. It was me and the old guy until like 30 minutes before the show, the doors opened. So it was, I got there super early for nothing, but it's fine. I got to talk to this guy. He was like an older guy and he talked about how he was like a drummer for a cover band and like he knew the lead singer's dad or something. It was, I don't know. But it was an entertaining conversation. And then I got into the concert, and then this guy came up and he started talking to me, and I was like, what the heck? No one ever starts talking to me out of the blue. No, I'm joking. So I started talking to him, and then I made friends with a couple of his other friends I guess he knew. I don't really know the connections, but it was nice to meet some people around my age. And then I totally skipped over the fact, when I was in line with the older guy, one of my friend's older brothers just walked by, and I was like, what? And I yelled out his name, and he was like, yo, what's up? And we said hi to each other, and he told me he was apparently playing guitar with the band that I was seeing, which was insane. So that was like boom number one. And he played my favorite song of theirs with them, so that was super cool to see someone I knew personally. Like, I remember listening to music in my friend's basement with him, and to see him on stage at the Metro with one of my like favorite bands right now is crazy. So that was super cool. He played a couple songs. I forget if because they did a Weird Fishes cover, and as soon as the drums, if you know, you know, as soon as the drums started, I was literally like, holy expletive. And they played Weird Fishes all the way through, and no one else around me knew it. I mean, I know they've heard it. Like, it's Weird Fishes. It's not some, like, I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, not a lot of people know Radiohead. It's a little undercover, but no one knew when I knew it, because the drums started and I was like, ah! And I jumped around like a maniac, and everyone around me looked at me like I was crazy. But that was super crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna put the concert footage over me or if I'm gonna put it after. Yeah, it was crazy. So I'll put that here, or I'm already putting it here. I don't know how I'm gonna split up the Ericdoa footage, because I didn't really do like, so here's the concert video. It might just be an abrupt cut, but anyway, we'll see. So that was really cool. They played all the songs I wanted them to perform. They had like a whole shebang. They had like a violinist, they had a cellist, like they went all out, because it was a Chicago local show and they wanted it to be special, and they brought their friends out or something. The openers were cool too. One of the openers was an all-female band, and they looked pretty young, so it was really cool. They were super good. And then Smut, who I've seen before, they've been a Chicago band for a while, so they're always good. The lead singer rocks. She's awesome. So overall, a really cool show. It was really cool to see my friend perform. I made some friends, and then at the end of the show, I guess it was kind of a big deal for like smaller like Chicago artists. They're not super small, but like up and coming Chicago artists. It was a big deal for this band to be performing at the Metro for them, and like it was kind of like a big deal, you know. I just said the same thing in like 4 different ways. But it was a big deal. I just repeated myself again. So I turned around after the show, and some guy was like, "Yo, are you guys Lifeguard?" And apparently Lifeguard was behind me. And if you guys don't know who Lifeguard is, I don't blame you, because they're not like huge or anything, but they are a band. I think the lead singer's 18, the drummer and the bassist is like 17 or 16, so they're super duper young, but they are signed to effing Matador Records, who have like Arctic Monkeys on there. They're a big deal, and to be signed by a record label by 18 is crazy. They're super talented. If you haven't heard them, they're really cool. They're a post-hardcore band, but they're just super talented. They kick ass. And I turned around and I asked to take a picture with them, so I got a picture with Lifeguard. And I didn't realize until I looked back, and I'm like, dang, these guys are super young. But that's my claim to fame. If they ever make it, which I'm pretty certain they will, if they ever make it big, I will be like, yeah, I met Lifeguard, you know. I got a picture with Lifeguard. So add that to my wall of short but, you know, I got some pictures with some people. I got some pictures with Noah Khan, you know. So I know some people. I know some people. So yeah, just really cool. 2 really fun concerts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the concert footage. And hopefully you guys, I put some pictures in throughout. Hopefully you guys enjoyed some pictures. This is kind of an different kind of thing. It's a little shorter than the last few episodes, but I kind of want it to be, because the last few could have been kind of long. But song of the day is the band I saw last week, Friko, Chemical. Yes, it is called Chemical. And then the album is Where We Been, Where We Go From Here by Friko. They're super good. Chicago local band. Also check out Lifeguard. Also check out The Courts. Shout out Caden. Shout out Corrigan. Shout out all those guys. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little different episode. And I'll get back at you guys next week with an interview or just me talking at you. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your week, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh my gosh, bye.